내가
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against the Thunder. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Perkins in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, Edwards out there with Ja Morant. And it's Mashburn in at the small forward position. And so here is Chicago. Now Morant. Pass to Mashburn. Durant pulls it in.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
The 11-footer. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
The drive by Morant.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. And it's Westbrook with the ball for Oklahoma City. RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, B.A., he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Edwards. Back to Morant. They set the pick. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Ja Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And the basket by Westbrook.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Morant against Westbrook. Here's Olajuwon, and he goes in for the dunk.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes Ja Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Collison. 6 to shoot. And here's Westbrook from the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Olajuwon. Cephalosha with a rebound. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Durant. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Here's Perkins. He's covered by O'Neal. Second chance effort. Durant, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
They get the rebound. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the game.
At the line for Chicago, Ja Morant, 1 shot.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Wembanyama, pass to Garnett. Tries a 9-footer. 4-3. Here's Brand, guarded by Durant. Right side Jones, and the shot goes down.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Oklahoma City trails by 6. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Here's Fisher, hounded by Morant. And stolen by Morant. Nice D from Durant. Here's Oklahoma City now. To the middle. Here's Collison. And he banks in the layup.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Jones from outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
It's stolen. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Oklahoma City trails by 4. Pass to Muhammad. Here's Harden, defended by Jones. Now Durant launches a 3. It's hauled in by Brand.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Durant. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Durant's gotten his second bucket.
What I like about Durant is his shot selection. Just such an intelligent shot taker.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Brand. The 3. Counted from distance. Durant surveying the D. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Chicago closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Let's find out the news on Russell Westbrook. Allie, what's the update?
Thanks. I just talked with Oklahoma City's head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. And just like that, he's right back out there. That's some toughness. I'm sure you guys can appreciate that.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Russell Westbrook out there with James Harden. Then it's Miller, and it's Cook in at small forward.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Young, he's checked in for Ja Morant. And so he makes both from the line.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time. The D must force Westbrook farther outside because he can absolutely hurt you from down there.
Wembanyama, screen on Harden. Jones misses. And it's Westbrook with the ball for OKC. 6-point game. A quick shot there. It's off target. Inside. Here's Young. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Harden finds Westbrook. Here's Cook. Fires the three. And the three-pointer goes. Cook's got his first 3 points of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Young way outside. The offensive rebound.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Westbrook against Young. Westbrook with the miss. Chicago leading by 5. Outside Young. 19-footer. And he knocks the jumper down. Young's got his first points of the game. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
Both teams will make substitutions. Young against Westbrook. And he can't bank that one in. Chicago leading by 7. Mitchell, the pass to Edwards. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
The hustle and intensity that Westbrook brings to this team can be infectious.
Right side Mitchell. That's short off the rim. Oklahoma City trails by 4. Durant with it, and it's Young picking him up. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's Edwards all the way.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Durant, pass to Perkins. Back to Durant. Young against Westbrook. The shot from 20 feet out. Chicago with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Mitchell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Tries it from 16 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
I love seeing guys use the mid-range. Mitchell, that's just some smart basketball.
Here's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 8. And here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. Perkins goes back up, and it's rejected. On the break, to the rim, Young.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Free throws good from Durant. So both teams changing it up here. And he makes both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here's Iverson. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Oklahoma City trails by 8. Over to the wing. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Kept alive. Collison passes to Durant. Tries again. Count that one. Durant's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back to the game after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you gotta like what Russell Westbrook has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've got Donovan Mitchell, and it's Garnett in at the 4-man spot. And that's the group for Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Collison. To the paint. Here's Cephalosha. Checked by Mitchell. Clock at 4. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Doncic is checked in for Chicago.
Number 77, Luka Doncic.
Here's Westbrook. No good off the back of the rim. Chicago leading by 6. Doncic passes to Garnett.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Westbrook with it. 11 points in the game. Out left to the wing. Here's Cephalosha. Pure from 3-point range. Cephalosha's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Iverson. No made baskets yet. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Collison passes to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Yeah, Russ has found a groove, and he should just keep attacking right now.
Here's Doncic. There's the block. Westbrook taking his time here. Pat misses. Got a chance to tie it. Chicago leading by 3. Iverson passes to Doncic. Shoots. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Cephalosha's got 4 rebounds now. Durant. Chicago with a rebound. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Durant. Here's Cephalosha for the tie. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Here's Iverson. Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready shooters.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Cephalosha. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Cephalosha's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Oklahoma City trails by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Westbrook outside. The three is up. Fires in the triple. Westbrook's got 16 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Basket's good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Fisher. Here's Perkins. Shot clock at 6. Easy money for KD inside.
There's that cleverness of Durant, knowing when to go with the little floater.
Picked his pocket. Here's Fisher, guarded by Edwards. It's deflected. Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And Morant drops them both. And so Durant will bring it up for OKC. 4-point game. Chicago with a rebound. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
They grabbed their own miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jackson surveying the D. Throws it up high. Doncic on the wing. No points so far. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Nashburn, the pass to Edwards. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
The third quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead, up 9. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. This is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Chicago leading by 9. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Miller, Russell Westbrook out there with James Harden. And it's Cook in at the 3. Morant with it. He's picked up by Miller. And then Morant with the dunk.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Morant's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Harden the pass to Miller. Westbrook against Morant. Pass to Muhammad. Here's an 8-footer. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Muhammad. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen away. On the break. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Cook. Timeout. Thunder.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Teams deciding to change it up. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well the Thunder coach had some advice for the team over that last break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie, thank you for that. And it's all from three-point range. Chicago leading by 15. Outside Jones. Here's O'Neal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board, and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. With the floater, it's hauled in by Brand. Brand's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Perkins. Durant for 3. Drains the triple.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Here's Moran. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know John Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Oklahoma City trails by 18. Durant, the pass to Collison. To the inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul. At the line.
That one's off.
Nick Collison taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Shoots from 14. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Yes, it's good.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing his smaller defender. Poor guy.
Chicago leading by 16. Outside Jones. Outside Morant. Westbrook with the defensive effort. There's the steal. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. In transition. Pass to Collison. Back to Westbrook. Not going to go that time. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Jones drives in. Good. And Chicago leads by 18.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 18. City.
Your Chicago dancers.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Miller finds Harden. Miller, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Harden. Deflected! Young against Jackson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Chicago making their last shot. Pass to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the pick. Up top, Miller. Cook, the pass to Harden. Second chance shot. Blocked! Mitchell against Harden. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Brand. Outside Mitchell. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
And so Chicago takes the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.